Located on Israel's eastern border, between the Sea of Galilee and the Dead Sea, is the Jordan Valley. There's no better place to begin this week's episode than here at the Jordan Valley Monument, which memorializes soldiers who were killed in battle while protecting this region. 311 names are written on a plaque next to the monument. Let's continue as we go down to the banks of the Jordan River. And Qasr El-Yahud. Qasr El-Yahud is Arabic for the fortress of the Jews. This is the location that Joshua and the Israelites crossed over after 40 years in the desert during the story of the Exodus. And if you know your scriptures, you know that before the Israelites crossed the Jordan River, the Jordan came to a halt and dry land appeared. But the river didn't just freeze, it began to rise up, creating a fortress. And that's why even in Arabic, it's called the Fortress of the Jews, because according to Islamic tradition, the land of Israel is the land of the Jews. In addition to this, according to Christian tradition, this is the location that John the Baptist baptized Jesus. And Christians from around the world and several denominations will come here to baptize themselves in the holy waters of the Jordan River. You can see a group now behind me that's preparing for their baptism, which is an important moment in their lives. One of the things that amazes me about visiting this national park is that just on the other side of the Jordan River is the country of Jordan. And you can see pilgrims that are traveling through that country baptizing themselves on the other side of the Jordan River. And speaking about the biblical river, does it look like the mighty Jordan that we read about when we read our scriptures? Not really. And that's because we siphon roughly 50 million liters of water every year from the Jordan River in order to give it to Jordan as part of our peace treaty that we signed with them in 1994. After the Israelites crossed the Jordan River, the first city they're going to conquer is the city of Jericho. This is the modern city of Jericho behind me now, but within that modern city is the ruins of the ancient city of Jericho. Bryant Wood and other archaeologists excavating here discovered bricks that date back to roughly the year 1300 BCE, which is the time period that we attribute to Joshua and the Israelites crossing the Jordan River. But what was so amazing about this discovery is that they found bricks both inside the city and outside the city, as if the walls had been split in half and they came tumbling down, just like it says in the book of Joshua. The Bible isn't just a spiritual document, it is a historical document. Qasr El-Yahud isn't the only sight to see here in the Jordan Valley. There's the biblical city of Beit Shean, an impressive archaeological site that has deep roots in the Bible. There's also Nahal Kibbutzim and Gan HaShosha, one of the most beautiful natural water sites here in Israel. In addition, you can go rafting on the Jordan River and a lot of other great adventures. In and around this entire region are several churches, some of them dating back as far as the Byzantine period, roughly 1,500 years ago, like the one you can see behind me now. One of the more interesting places to visit here in the Jordan River Valley is Naharaim, the hydroelectric power plant that was constructed in 1927 by the modern Zionist Pinchas Rutenberg. The then king of Jordan, Amir Abdullah, granted him permission to use the waters of the Jordan River as long as the plant was on the Jordanian side of the river. And by the early 1930s, it was pumping out 18 megawatts of electricity, enough to power the entire city of Haifa, the Jordan River Valley, and Kibbutzim located in the north. However, in 1948, after Israel declared its independence, 5 standing Arab armies attacked our young nation. It was the Iraqi army that came here and destroyed the power plant. Thanks for tuning in today. And when you're visiting Israel, make sure to come here to the Jordan Valley, to the Jordan River, Qasr El-Yahud, where the Jews crossed the Jordan River.